Now, I would like to talk about Impractical Jokers last week, but also we'll probably end up talking about it again when Joe comes back. But we'll have two episodes to talk about next week then.
Yeah, we can double up next week. That's fine.
So, but this,
You snooze, you tractor.
yeah, he gets to play with his tractor. But
So what I will say about this week's episode, I watched it twice,
it was so good.
back to back days, and I laughed out
It
loud.
was so good. I
The hardest I've laughed at anything in a
Oh
long
man,
time.
they had again the punishments where they just pulled them out of thin air. Like, oh, you lost this challenge, now do this. This is your punishment. You lost the episode.
Well, I mean, I'll call BS on this one because there is a reason why Joe and Sal were the only two up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Back in the day when they would do challenges like this, the Joker versus Joker ones, they would have like the other two footage, and they would release it later in the season as like a special unreleased
yeah,
footage. They just chose the funniest ones.
yeah.
But oh my gosh, Joe doing
Oh,
karate
it was so fun.
on the balcony.
It was so good. What was it he said? Oh, wax on, jack off.
Yeah.
That one I lost it too. And then there was another one that he said, and he tweeted,
I want you to date my daughter.
"Oh, I want you to date my daughter." He did say that. No, there was another one when he like
Oh,
threw one.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. It was
Uh,
just so ridiculous because he just took it to the next level instantly.
I didn't Hadouken until I was 30, and now I've Hadouken 12 times since then. It's also like the Karate Kid. If you never saw the movie, he referenced that movie a
Yeah, he
lot.
did. I knew that.
Get him a Ziploc bag.
Yes, put him in a Ziploc bag. That one.
Or just the casual conversation where he's just like, "You guys carpool?" But Sal, oh my gosh, whatever character they made up for him or he put on himself, acknowledge me.
Yeah. Wait, like when he started doing the accent, like I was like, oh my god, what is he doing? I was like, he's not going to be able. Like, there's no way you can keep this together like this.
I was laughing so hard. And then I think they teamed, like the guys worked really well with Joe, but those two girls they had building the furniture with Sal.
Yeah.
Would you like 100 stuffed peppers?
Yeah. And one of them goes, "Oh my god, that'd be great." And then the other one was like, "Do you think he'll actually have stuffed peppers sent out here?"
Just the idea that he's just an artist,
Yeah, yeah.
difficult artist.
What was?
What? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. The one that he wouldn't say was just like I had a sexual relationship
Oh, with Truman
with
Capote.
it was it was frowned upon.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Also, the punishment wasn't even anything because he was in that character.
Yeah.
It wasn't even anything bad. It was just awkward. And he's just like season 10 and we're still doing this.
One of the girls didn't seem like too like offended by it. The other one seemed like she was like a little like pretty upset about it.
Well, those are personality types that you get to see because you got to think they paid them to come out. It was probably some website
Yeah.
where you can sign up for doing odd jobs. So they signed up. They knew they were getting paid. It wasn't their furniture.
They probably
so
got
the
paid
idea
even
that,
extra too after.
I don't know if they pay the people to be on Jokers or not. I assume there's some sort of flat rate.
So they said that they pay people depending on how. So like, they'll offer money if people don't want their face being shown,
Mhm.
or they'll offer money if people just don't want to be on there at all to try to see if they can get them to agree.
Well, now I know if I'm ever in Jersey and I run into them to like pretend like, no, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
use it.
No, you can't use my footage. Well, what if we slip you $100? Oh yeah, no, that works. Great.
But such a good episode. I'm trying to think, what were the challenges this week?
The challenges. It was Joe. I can't. I'm blinking on the first challenges too.
I got my phone right here. Let me pull it up real quick. But it's just like, you forced my hand.
It's
And they
just
put the mascara
I
on
don't
him.
like such simple yet good challenges.
It's just like I said, it's just what the show is built on, and the idea that it's coming full circle.
Yeah. I remember the first challenges being very simple. I'm blinking right now on what they were.
Oh my gosh. So this one was kind of new. They had people come in for a security guard job.
Yes, yes, now I remember.
Oh my gosh. You top off yet?
The,
And again, it's just like there's a reason nobody turned down those jobs
yeah.
or Q's anti-janitor
Oh
stance.
my god. Oh my god. It was Q that had the guy walking around, right?
He called it blood.
Or was that Sal?
Well, they all had guys, but Q was the one where he took the coffee cup and threw it on the ground.
I think it was Sal though. They had one of the producers.
Oh, Dan Cass as the
Yeah,
ghost.
yeah. And I love how the guy looks at me and goes, "Stop. You there. Stop walking." And he just kept walking with the straight monotone face. And then he looks at Sal. He's like, "Who did you see that guy walking or something?" He's like, "What? What guy? I didn't see anything. Maybe if you see him again, point him out."
Right, and he's just like, "We saw Heather." No, no, I saw Heather. But even just the way they kick it off with Murr sitting in on story time,
Mhm. Oh my god.
just such they they cut that other guy's ponytail.
Oh yeah, Joe. And Joe was like, I've been planning this for like a year or something too.
Really weirded out by it. He's like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
They've
Well,
also been planning it because they put it on the show a lot. This is
uh
like the
huh.
third time they mentioned his ponytail in different episodes.
Yeah, and like Joe said, he's like, I've been playing. I'm looking forward to this for like a year now. But I do feel
But
bad because that guy's definitely middle aged and stuff, and he just took out like a decent chunk of his hair. Who knows? Like that
I
may be
think
the last time he's able to grow it out like that.
because if you saw the ribbons, it looked like he cut it very specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the
So
hair ties.
yeah, so I think he specifically grew it out longer than he usually does.
Yeah, yeah,
So I just looked it up real quick. There's only one other challenge, and then the other one they had Joe and Sal do.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they
It was
went,
just
they
those
did
two.
probably about 12, 13 minutes of that first challenge where they,
Yeah.
and you could tell they rented out that building.
I could definitely see that balcony one where it would be difficult for Q and Mur to get like I could see that challenge being hard to get like good moments on. So like the fact that Q and Mur didn't have anything on there, I understand.
Also, because you got to remember with COVID, there's so many restrictions on
Yeah,
filming. It might have been easier for them just to know, hey, these two are going to do it.
yeah,
Loser gets eliminated. Because otherwise, you have to like, there's a ton of, I don't know if you've ever read about it, the restrictions on filming. People have to be masked and 6 feet away.
yeah,
And then it's just like you can only film for so many hours. It was really strict in New York, New Jersey.
yeah, yeah. New York's the worst.
So the balcony was a really clever way around that because obviously the other two people knew each other.
Yeah, yeah,
So they were okay to be masked and not next to each other. Or even whatever website they use, like, hey, come build furniture, make sure you have a COVID test.
yeah.
Things like that can be done.
I just don't know how it works for a show like that though, because it's not like a traditional like film set, like a movie or scripted and stuff. This is like people just being filmed doing these ridiculous challenges and stuff. So I wonder if like they had different restrictions than say like a typical movie production set or something.
I'd be interested. It's funny to kind of watch with that lens, knowing what's going on.
Yeah,
So, like this first one where it's just like, hey, you're a security guard. The building's pretty much empty.
yeah,
The only people in there are actors that they can
yeah,
control,
yeah.
but they're still able to take that one person that doesn't know what's going on.
Was it Q's where they had the meltdown with like the printer and stuff and the
Oh
that
yeah,
one
eat the
that
paper.
one guy that's been showing up in the challenges more frequently, he just like starts screaming and ripping paper apart and everything.
Well, that was just like them saying like the government was coming in, that they had to burn all the files, and
Yeah, yeah.
you could tell one actress that was there because she takes a sledgehammer to the printer, and she's so awkward with it.
Oh my god.
The guy, IT guy that's chained up in the room, he's like, "You're gonna have to fill up the water."
And then he
When
goes
they
down and he
fire,
starts like licking it and like throwing it up to his face with his hands.
when they fired the guy, and he's just when they fired Hopper, and it was just like, "You're taking his job." The guy didn't blink at all. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
all right."
I get a steady income now.
The curse wall. Here, put something on there, and he
I
does.
wonder what he put on there. It was lengthy.
It was lengthy and it was bad enough they couldn't show it on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. Definitely intrigued. They should
Uh,
definitely have like a channel or something where you can watch Impractical Jokers uncensored.
oh, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
I know they signed that deal with HBO, so I'd love it if they had like, even if they just did like 10 episodes
Yeah.
and they just showed clips of the edited stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be
Although I
hilarious.
don't need Joe Gatto butthole or anything when he does his.
I don't mean to be rude, Marco. Someone should write that idea down. That's one of your rare, like, good ideas.
I
Like,
would pay extra money for it too.
I'm just saying, just like they already have the
Yeah,
footage.
yeah,
It's really just releasing it.
yeah. They definitely just can't have that stuff on normal TV. So
Cable
like the
TV.
idea if they put it on streaming and stuff, they definitely
And then
could.
parents can like censor it
Yeah,
because I know a lot of kids watch it. Yeah, I don't need like a Burt Kreischer type
yeah,
Joe Gatto experience where he's just going to be laying naked in front of a
yeah,
fireplace.
yeah. Like blur that stuff out, but like in terms of like words and stuff, don't like
Words.
so.